Jugar con tu hermano es lo más grande que me ha pasado en la vida. Tanto yo como Lamine somos jugadores encadadores, que nos gusta driblar, encarar. Apenas 3 años ganó una Copa, también la Copa del Rey 40 años después. Nosotros hemos sido los elegidos. La verdad es que para mí el Atleti lo es todo.
The story of Nico Williams is one of humble beginnings. In the early 90s, Nico's parents, Maria and Felix, left Ghana and headed north across the Sahara Desert barefoot, dealing with brutal heat, thieves, and a border fence at Spain's North African enclave of Melilla.
Nuestra familia ha luchado mucho por tener todo lo que ha tenido a día de hoy, momentos muy difíciles que no se lo deseo a nadie.
To make the story even more incredible, Nico's mother was pregnant with his brother and athletic club teammate Iñaki at the time of the crossing, with his father damaging the soles of his feet so badly that he still deals with the pain today.
Llegaron aquí, se encontraron con una buena persona que les ayudó, que se llama Iñaki, por eso mi hermano se llama Iñaki, como bien sabe todo el mundo.
The family eventually settled in northern Spain. Work was scarce. Felix had to spend long periods away earning money. This meant the household was left in the hands of big brother Iñaki, who dealt with school runs, football practice, and just making sure Nico ate, learned, and now, maybe most importantly, played. He was more than a brother, almost a second father figure, and you can still feel that when you watch them today.
Mi hermano, como bien sabe todo el mundo, para mí es súper especial. Lo ha dado todo por mí, siempre ha velado más por mí que por él. Es el pilar de la familia, mi pilar.
For a family building a life, football became a path.
Primero el sueño era que mis padres no trabajasen, que pudiesen estar tranquilos y hacer lo que ellos quisiesen y luego ya pues ser futbolistas y aparte jugar en Atleti los dos juntos.
With their upbringing in the region, the brothers fit the criteria for Athletic Club's famously local recruitment philosophy, and Nico joined the Ledesma Academy less than a year after Iñaki. In La Liga, Nico Williams has become one of the most electrifying wingers, combining blistering pace with fearless dribbling, a style that breaks defensive lines and creates chances out of nothing. His ability to take on defenders one-on-one means he is one of the top dribblers in Spain, while his pinpoint crosses and quick link-ups with his brother Iñaki have been a constant threat for Athletic Club. Stunning curler against Atletico Madrid in 2024, and a solo run versus Sevilla where he left 3 defenders behind before setting up the winning goal. These moments have made him a cornerstone of Athletic's attack, setting the stage for the historic Copa del Rey triumph that was about to come. Winning trophies has not come easy to Athletic Club, however, and in 2024 it has been 40 years of pain without a major title. So often a side that made it to the finals and big events has struggled to apply the finishing touch, so the pressure was immense. Generations came and went. The weight became part of the club's identity, and a weight every new squad carried. His brilliant 23-24 Copa del Rey campaign had powered his side into a semi-final against Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid. Bilbao hummed, and under the lights, the Williams brothers delivered. Iñaki scored from Nico's cross, and later, Iñaki set up Nico. Athletic won 3-0 on the night, 4-0 on aggregate, and booked a place in Seville for the grand final. One of the crowning moments of Nico's career to date. Tens of thousands travelled south for the final. Planes, trains, 8-hour caravans, many without tickets, to see Athletic face Mallorca in Seville. 90 minutes weren't enough. The game went to extra time and then penalties, before 40 years of pain were ended. Athletic were Copa champions again.
Sí, la verdad es que ganar la Copa del Rey 40 años después es increíble, ¿no? Pocos jugadores lo han hecho, nosotros hemos sido los elegidos. Ese día para mí fue uno de los mejores días de mi vida.
Throughout the game, Nico was electric down the left and set up his side's equaliser. It was a performance that saw him named the best player of the final, as the Athletic Club curse was finally broken. Then came the crazy celebrations. Bilbao's way of celebrating isn't an open top bus, it's the Gabada, a barge that only sails when Athletic Club win a major trophy. It hadn't moved in 4 decades, but when it did, the riverbanks overflowed, families cried, generations waved red and white and brought the city to a standstill.
Te podría explicar todas las sensaciones que vives en ese momento. Sacas la gabarra, ves a Bilbao a reventar, todo el mundo disfrutando, todo el mundo llorando, ese sentimiento del Atleti pues florece más aún. Se me puso la piel de gallina y te sientes muy orgulloso de todo lo que has podido conseguir.
That Copa run crowned a breakout year for Nico. His creativity from the wing, consistency and silverware put him in the Ballon d'Or top 15. Rare territory for an athletic club player developed in-house.
Pues a ver, no esperaba tan arriba, la verdad. Es para la afición, para mi familia y para todo el mundo que me ha apoyado y la verdad es que muy feliz.
But from Bilbao's river to Europe's biggest stage, the best was still to come. As many football fans will already know, there's been some crazy Spanish sides that have dominated football throughout the 21st century. Think Euro 2008, World Cup 2010 and Euro 2012. But then a decade of searching for what came next. In 2024, a new spark had arrived, however, in the form of Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal, fearless wingers who gave La Roja width, speed and direct dribbling to complement the technical core.
Juntamos un grupo de chavales, parecíamos unos chavales que estaban jugando un torneo cuando eras más pequeño, muy unidos, muy felices. Teníamos grandes capitanes, Álvaro Morata.
Coach Luis de la Fuente blended youth with experience. Rodri's control, Morata's leadership, and veterans guiding the next wave. Nico's vertical dribbling from the left and Lamine's invention on the right forced every defence to stretch.
Tanto yo como Lamine somos jugadores encadadores, que nos gusta driblar, encarar. Yo creo que es nuestra arma número uno, la intentamos explotar al máximo posible.
Spain rediscovered unpredictability to match their metronome-like style, and most importantly, they rediscovered belief. After a brilliant run came another big final, and another moment for Nico to prove his mettle. Spain went the distance in Germany, defeating England in a showpiece event in Berlin to reclaim European Championship, their first major men's trophy since the golden era. Nico was absolutely pivotal, scoring the final before being named player of the match, confirmation that the new generation had arrived.
Al final los jugadores te van conociendo más, ¿no? Y sí que te tienen un poco más de respeto del que te tenían antes.
This new gen is easily observed in the footballing friendship between two of Europe's most menacing wingers.
Desde primeras conectamos muy bien, yo creo que él también crea un ámbito muy parecido al mío, con situaciones familiares prácticamente iguales, y nos unió y la verdad es que somos muy buenos amigos.
After Spain's Euro heroics, clubs circled around Nico, who was simply lighting up La Liga. Transfer talk from Spain and abroad, and even talk of him uniting with his Spanish colleague Lamine was rife, particularly with the World Cup coming up in 2026. But that was never enough to tempt Nico away from the club that has defined him. Nico signed an extended deal, keeping him at Athletic until 2035, with a significantly increased release clause. He's doubled down on the club that raised him. Nico's decision to stay was surely based on what the club can offer. There's little doubt about Athletic Club's place in any football connoisseur's list for the top atmospheres in Europe, particularly on Derby Day. Ask anyone, the Derby Vasco is different. Rival fans travel together, share pinchos, then belt out a posing song in one of Spain's loudest arenas. Its identity, history and community. Everything the Williams family found in the Basque Country.
Un derbi vasco es increíble. Para mí es más que un clásico. Sale súper motivado, que jugar en San Mamés un derbi vasco es increíble. Igual a la altura de jugar a la final de la Eurocopa.
Why stay? Because for Nico, Athletic isn't a stop. It's family. Veterans like DeMarcos, his brother, a dressing room that raised him, and a city that sailed a river for a cup.
La verdad es que para mí el Atleti lo es todo, es más que lo que la gente se puede imaginar. Para mí es una familia, la verdad que amo mucho este club.
From barefoot footsteps in the desert, to floodlights in Bilbao, to helping Spain launch a new era, Nico Williams shows what football can do for a family, for a club, for a country.